Before we dive in, let's do a quick recap of what we covered in Chapter 1. We talked about the myths that keep people broke, like thinking hard work alone creates wealth, or that saving money is enough, or that juggling multiple hustles equals freedom. We also uncovered the real reasons people struggle with money: lack of financial education, not knowing how to create real value, and chasing money instead of building systems. And finally, we looked at the escape path: shifting your mindset, learning to create offers, and building systems instead of chaos. So now that you understand why people stay stuck, in this chapter we'll explore how to break out by creating offers so good people feel silly saying no. Let me ask you a question. Why do people happily pay $5 for a Starbucks coffee when coffee beans cost just a few cents? Why do some people queue for hours outside Apple stores for the latest iPhone, even though their old phone works just fine? The answer is simple. It's not about the product. It's about the offer. And in this chapter, I'm going to show you how to create offers so good that people feel silly saying no. People buy outcomes, not products. Here's the truth. People don't buy products or services. They buy results, feelings, and solutions. A gym membership isn't about the treadmill. It's about looking fit and confident. A book isn't about the paper. It's about the knowledge or escape it gives you. A side hustle isn't about selling things. It's about freedom and extra income. Once you understand this, you'll see why the most successful businesses focus less on the thing they sell and more on the transformation they promise. The 4 core elements of an irresistible offer. So how do you actually build an offer people can't refuse? There are 4 key ingredients. Think of them like levers you can pull to make your offer irresistible. Dream outcome. What does the customer really want? Not just the product, but the ultimate result. In the USA, Peloton sells not just a bike, but the dream of becoming fit from home with a global community cheering you on. In the UK, Greggs sells a sausage roll for £1. It's not just food, it's comfort, predictability, and convenience. In Kenya, M-Pesa offers more than money transfer. It offers security, access, and peace of mind for millions. Perceived likelihood of achievement. People ask themselves, will this really work for me? The more confident they feel, the more they buy. That's why testimonials, guarantees, and social proof are powerful. If your offer feels safe and believable, people jump in. How fast will I get the result? The shorter the delay, the more attractive the offer. Think about fast food. It sells not just because it's tasty, but because it's instant. M-Pesa transfers money in seconds, and that's why people use it every day. Effort and sacrifice. How much do I need to give up? Time, money, or energy to get the result? The easier you make it, the better the offer. Think of Amazon one-click ordering in the USA or mobile banking in Kenya. The less effort required, the more people say yes. Let's bring this to life. For example, in the USA, Apple doesn't just sell phones. They sell prestige, lifestyle, and the idea of being different. That's why people line up overnight. UK. Greggs doesn't try to be fancy. It gives busy people cheap, hot food fast. That's the irresistible part. Kenya. Safaricom's M-Pesa wasn't just a product. It solved a national problem: how to send and receive money safely. That's why it spread like wildfire. Now it's your turn. Take something you sell, or even just an idea, and write down, what's the dream outcome? How can you prove it works? How can you shorten the time it takes? How can you make it easier for them? If you can improve even one of these areas, your offer becomes more powerful. Improve all four, and your offer becomes irresistible. So now you know the secret to creating offers that sell themselves. It's not about lowering your price or shouting louder. It's about crafting something so good, so valuable, that people feel silly saying no. In the next chapter, we'll go even deeper. Once you've built your offer, how do you actually get people to see it? That's where we'll talk about leads, traffic, and attracting the right audience, whether you're in New York, London, or Nairobi. So stay tuned, because this is where your journey from hustle to wealth really begins.
Yo, check it. My wallet's looking kinda skinny. Need to make it look thicky. Stacking dough is the mission, gotta listen. No more splurging every Friday. Time to do things my way. Gotta get that dough. Gotta save for tomorrow. No more sorrow. Gotta get that dough. Future's looking hollow if we don't get that dough. Used to buy shoes every week. Now that thought makes me weak. Rent is always